What's up, everybody? Welcome to Bring Me Down 1 year later, episode 3. Today, really special guest with me. I have my favorite Canadian female podcaster ever. That's an inside joke. We're going to get back to that in a second. With me today, Karen. Say hi, Karen.
Hello.
Hi. Karen is actually, we were talking about my favorite female Canadian podcaster. She's actually host of Pop Cult Experience podcast. If you guys love nerdy stuff and geeky stuff and absolutely want to feel like you thought you knew something, but now you really know a lot more, you want to listen to this podcast. What's up, Karen?
Just, have general fun. Not too much is up at the moment. It's been a very super chill day here in Germany, over in Leipzig.
So we're doing this whole thing live from Germany. You're in Germany right now.
I am, yes. I mean, normally, or like my hometown is Ottawa, Ontario, of course. But I moved here about 5 years ago, and I've been hanging out in Germany doing a PhD. So here I am.
Nothing. Just doing a PhD in Germany. No big deal. Podcasting, PhD, going back and forth between Canada and Germany amid a pandemic.
Sometimes.
No problems.
Nope.
Just keep,
Easy,
every day. Yeah, exactly. Just nice and chill. So usually I go forward with like, when and where did you discover ATA? But I feel like there's kind of another role reversal there because I think it's us that stumbled upon you.
Yeah.
And then from there, we kind of had this really instant connection between you guys right away. Basically,
like we had put out a call reaching out to artists to come and talk to us because we love learning about new music, and we want to help promote new indie bands and such because they just don't get enough of the audience that they deserve most of the time. And I guess you guys saw that on our social media and reached out to us, and then all of a sudden my co-host Tyler said, hey, there's this band, Adam's to Ashes, they want to talk to us. And I was like, yes! And that was super exciting.
Success.
And then we managed to connect to do an interview and a chat, and it was awesome. And we have loved you guys ever since. We've been chatting regularly since then.
So we stumbled upon you, and then through that we managed, and you guys learned a lot about us. What would you call your favorite ATA song?
My favorite song is Feels Like Home. That is my absolute favorite one. It has a vibe to it that reminds me of one of my favorite Pink Floyd songs, On the Turning Away.
Wow.
So
I'm honored just in that statement alone.
So the sentiment behind the song is just hits me right in the heart, and the video is beautiful. It actually does make me feel like being at home kind of thing, because it's very much the forests and the roads that I would travel when I was younger. So it just had this all-encompassing sort of absorbing thing to it, and I absolutely loved it. But it's not the only song I like, obviously. So I would say that my next two would be Heartless and probably Like a Bullet.
So if you could describe ATA in one word, then what would you call it? What would you say?
Well, I guess it depends on whether we're talking musically or whether we're talking about you guys, the band. So the description the one word description that I would have for you as a band is interactive. I love how you guys engage with the fans. I think that is incredible. And we always feel like you're thinking about us, sort of, because you're always doing these activities where we get to participate in things. Musically, it seems plain, but I would say varied. All
right, so we're going to move on forward a little to like the Bring Me Down aspect. So we're celebrating here the 1 year later of Bring Me Down. And for those who are just following in on this, we did a really cool thing where we got the fans to play a role in our video clip for Bring Me Down. And was it your first time in a video clip, a music video?
Yes, it was definitely the first time that I was in a music video clip. Yeah, I've never done that before because, I don't tend to sing in public. Like, it's hard to get me to do karaoke, let alone be recorded and put it on social media. So, yeah, definitely the first time.
How did you feel? Like, could you describe your experience of being like, oh my God, I said yes to this, and now...
That was kind of my face. So right now he's making this, oh my God, what did I do face? And that was kind of what I felt like. Yeah, I was like, oh my God, did I just agree to that? Oh Christ. But in the end, it was still also exciting. Like, I mean, that's a really cool thing to get to be a part of. So
it's kind of like on your bucket list. You can be like, hey, I did this.
Yeah, I definitely was happy to do it. I was just also freaked out.
I love how it's a general consensus. It's kind of like, if I had to put up a board of like most frequently used synonyms to describe how people felt doing this, it was just like, I said yes, and then I questioned my whole life, you know, and so I was freaked out. So you were freaked out. You said yes. You're like, hey, I'm gonna play along with this. I'm gonna totally own this. And then you press record, and then that's where the magic started happening. How many takes did it take to do your take?
So many. I was like, I'd say.
And be honest. There's no wrong answers. Like, be honest. How many takes did it take you to do this?
I'm sure that it was about 25 or something along that line. But of course, like, it was like super fast. So it was like an hour of my life. I would get the notes right, and then I would look at the video and be like, oh my God, no way, I'm not letting anybody see that nonsense. Or then I would like the look, and then, oh, what the hell was I doing there? And so yeah, there was always like some mistake. And eventually, actually, I think I picked something that I recorded kind of in the middle and sort of went, okay, you know what? Actually, now that I've done that a few times, that actually looks good and that sounds great. So done.
You're kind of like, I peaked here, and this is where my performance started going down.
Well, it just didn't improve, so it was like, well, this is the one.
So that being said, so you did 25 takes, give or take. You know, you went through all the stages of, I don't know what we'll call them video clip stages for the sake of it. You know, it's like pumped to, I think I'm in my groove, to, is this good, to, this sucks, oh my God, why am I sending this?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So after all of that, you send us in your video clip, which was amazing, by the way. I remember seeing it the first time, and I was just like, oh, she's killing it. And then we put it all together and we release it. What was your instant first reaction upon seeing yourself in a video clip for the first time?
I mean, I didn't cringe, so that's good. I was pretty excited, actually, in the end, I guess. And it was really, of course, like, you know, getting to see my friend in there as well, my podcast co-host.
You weren't alone,
also,
yeah.
You know, and getting to see all of these other fans whom I've interacted with in some way, shape, or form through some of your events, and getting to them to see like how into it they got and everything. It was really exciting.
We were so happy to have you along, Karen. And to bring this to a close, we have this little segment that we're calling Would You Rather?
Oh,
so what we do is we've written a whole bunch of questions and statements that would you rather this or that? And it's ATA related. And it may or may not be music related, or it's absolutely random, and it's randomized further because it's put into my cowboy hat.
This is what the hat was for. Now I understand.
And there's a bunch of would you rather statements in here. I'm going to mix them around. I'm going to take one out randomly, and you will then answer the would you rather question, and then we're going to elaborate a little on that.
Oh dear.
All right, so are you ready?
Yeah, as ready as I'm going to be.
Prepared for this.
Are you ever really just
So here we go. I'm going to mix them around. We're going to check around here. Okay. Your would you rather. Would you rather go back in time to meet 20-year-old Chris, me? For anyone who's just tuning in, Chris, singer ATA. Hi, nice to meet you. Would you rather go back in time to meet 20-year-old Chris, or go into the future to hang out with 80-year-old Sean? Sean, by the way, bass player, ATA.
I think I would want to meet 20-year-old Chris because, you know, I am definitely a person who enjoys shenanigans, and I feel like that's what would be happening. Yeah.
It's hard to think of a time where there was anything but shenanigans at 20-year-old me.
Yeah, I am definitely, you know, geared in that way. So, yeah, I pick shenanigans.
I love how it's not even part of the question. You're just like, I pick shenanigans because, of course, there will be shenanigans.
It is an equation. Chris equals shenanigans. That is the way it goes. Yeah.
There you go. It's as simple as that. That's it. That's all. I feel like it went by so fast. I feel like that we should do these things more often, where we do these role reversals, where we talk with the fans one-on-one, and we really check out the experiences of how they feel with doing these things. But unfortunately, all good things come to an end. But that doesn't mean that we're not going to do more things like this, like I just said.
I look forward to whatever the future brings.
So many good things. Thank you for being in the video clip. Thank you for also the awesome stuff that you guys do with Pop Cult, the things that you do for indie bands. Thank you for being here today on episode 3 of Bring Me Down 1 year later. And thank you for being in the video clip, and thank you for being you, Karen.
Well, and thank you, and you're welcome, and all of these things. It was awesome to talk to you today. I look forward to the next time.
Yes, hopefully soon.
All right. Okay. See you later.
Bye.